All right, I'm Beck Lane, and this is Catalyst and Company. Catalyst and Company, we're catalysts in each other's lives as well as our own, and we work at being the artists we've always wanted to be. I have to go grab some more paint. I'll be right back. So, what you're seeing behind me here, or what you're seeing here, is a pretty large painting. It's not the largest I've done, but because, as we know, I haven't been feeling well for a while and then ended up hospitalized, it's really big for me right now. It's really, really big. It's only 5 foot, wait a minute, 5 foot tall by 4 foot wide. But the enormity is kind of taking the piss out of me. Then again, taking a shower is exhausting me at this point. But I didn't come on to complain. I came on, let's move this a little bit so I can keep working. I decided to make a video because I realized something. Wait a minute. I should probably do a studio meet in another state, but quite honestly, I do a video and I'm exhausted from talking and working sometimes for hours. And I made one this morning for Patreon, because Patreon just added a feature where you can post videos. They just did it. So I've been making videos specifically for Patreon. And I think I'm just going to expand on that. I haven't posted a heck of a lot on Patreon because it required me to write unless I bought a subscription to Vimeo. Is it Vimeo? I think that's Vimeo. And paid to be a member, which I can't do. And I wasn't going to do out of principle. But now I can make videos that are specific to Patreon. So the one I put up this morning is for the public. I've put up a couple more that have been patrons only, and I'm going to decide on content that is for Patreon members only, and do that a few times a week, I think. So anyway, I was going down one rabbit hole, and I kind of forgot what it was. Oh, I know what it was. So a theme that we've had on this channel for a very long time is that we just keep going, that we keep working and producing work. No matter what, no matter if we're sad, no matter if we're broke and we can't afford new materials, which has also happened many times here. Even if, opportunities, even grand ones, come and go, and we're desperate. Okay, we're talking about me now. We're just desperate and sad. We just keep going anyway. And it kind of hit me this morning or this afternoon as I just did one errand and it leveled me. I was thinking about doing a video, and then I'm like, you're not moving fast enough. You're not painting fast enough. You're not doing enough to warrant making a video and talking about the fabulous life of an artist, which, I don't do anyway, because it is what it is. But oh my God, sorry, I'm very tired. I realized that having now an illness on top of an illness on top of a ton of injuries and everything, I am walking the walk, and I'm not patting myself on the back. It's just, I look at this like we're a community and we're all in this together and we're all in crappy situations, whether it's mental and emotional or physical. Some of us, not all of us, I know people that are doing fabulous and I kind of hate them, but a lot of us have been struggling just to get through the day and struggling to get something done, get some work done, and to feel even a tiny bit of hope, and even a tiny bit of purpose, which is another theme in here. Hope, purchase, working towards a future that we don't know is going to come or not. Through it all, through all of the muck and the mire and the exhaustion, and in some cases, hunger and loss. Why is this bouncing so much? We have done exactly what we said we would do. We promised each other we would do, and we have kept working. And it may not be at the speed or the volume that we would like, but we have stuck with it regardless. Now, I get embarrassed when I'm not working as fast as I believe I should. Like right now, I'm not producing a ton of paintings. I only have I think I finished my commission this morning. So I've only got 2 in play today, this large piece and then a 36 by 36, which you can see on Patreon. I have more canvases. I think I have four more canvases that are ready to go. And I'm disappointed in myself that I don't have them set up and done. A couple of months ago, over a couple months period, 2-3 month period, I did something like 27 paintings. Some were just on plastic because I couldn't afford new materials, because we put everything. We put about $1,800 into me developing a mural. I put all my money in. You put your money in. I was eating out of the food pantry so I wouldn't have to spend any money on food, and I could just keep buying materials. So we were tapped out from that. I couldn't buy more canvases. I was painting on plastic sheeting, some of it from a garbage bag I have of old folded up plastic sheeting in there. We just kept working. I also did produce a number of paintings on canvas. We have to be proud of ourselves sometimes, and I'm not particularly overwhelmingly proud of myself. But I think each of us need to recognize that we have continued to do the work regardless of our circumstances. And it's kind of sad in a way, because I would really love to be successful. I would love to have just like one good opportunity actually not just be offered to me, but to have the organizers follow through. It would be a miracle, and it would be an absolute miracle in my case if anyone were to follow through, anyone with a great opportunity were to follow through on their end. But we don't know. We don't know. We don't know what's coming. It could be horrible, but it could be great. Something really great could be on its way. So let's pat ourselves on the back for continuing to do the work. Being an artist is such a solitary life. And it's not a thing that a lot of people understand. The hows, the whys. They think that, some people think of this as like just children's play. Other people understand art and artists and value art and artists. And we're gods in their eyes, which is nice when they come along. But it doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter if people believe we're gods or we're garbage. It doesn't matter. What matters is how we feel about ourselves, and that we're constantly working to improve on the pieces, the art that we develop. That's what matters. And we keep doing the work. We keep doing it. Regardless of what's going on around us. So I'm pretty pooped right now. Just making this video has kind of tapped out my battery just a bit. So I may have to sit down and just drink water and blah blah blah, but then we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. And hopefully one day soon I'll be feeling well enough where we can do a studio mate together, hang out and get some work done in real time. But until then, I'm Beck Lane and this is Catalyst & Company. If you'd like to help support Catalyst & Company, it would be greatly appreciated. All the links are down below, including the contact information for my galleries. Chasen Galleries here in Sarasota, Mark and Andrew there. J. Louise at Blue Egg Gallery in Fort Lauderdale. And Raphael Coelho, who I was just talking to last week up in New Jersey, at Artfront Galleries in New Jersey. All the links are down below. And as I said, I'm now that we can do videos on Patreon, I'm going to start improving on my posts and really thinking of things that are Patreon specific. So if you decide that you'd like to provide monthly support starts as low as $5 a month on Patreon. But then we've also got TeePublic, Cash App, PayPal. Okay? Ta-da! All right, Carrie, I haven't heard from you in a while. I hope you're doing okay, buddy. I know you've been having a really, really tough year. Like a lot of people. But you've had an extraordinarily difficult year. And Carrie out in Colorado, we haven't talked in a while, and I miss you so much. Eric, I was thinking about Eric Carter. I was thinking about you this morning. And just thinking about how many times I've come on and whined about things. And I just want to say, I really appreciate all your support. I have a lot of people that have been very, very supportive of me, and you're one. And I don't want you to think that I don't think about you. And that goes for you as well, Brian, who I owed a thank you gift to months and months and months and months ago. But now we all have a clue as to why I haven't been able to follow up. I've been exhausted and very sick. So there we are. Even if I don't say it every time, I really appreciate your support. All right, Carrie, hang in there, buddy. All right. Ciao. Ciao. Meow, meow, meow. Blink.